So we're here at Cawood's Hope Game Lodge in the northwest province of South Africa, and we're wing shooting. Bob and Alex, his son, have created a wing shooter's paradise here. There's just about every species of duck, goose, pigeon, guinea fowl, francolin, sand grouse, anything you can possibly imagine. And that means that the quality of wing shooting here is beyond anything else I've seen in South Africa. So it's 2:30 in the afternoon. We've come to an irrigation pond of some kind, and we're about to start shooting ducks. Now, as we came in, there was about, I don't know, 200-300? Yeah, 200-300 that went off the lake. This is Javier, you might remember him. He's one of Spain's foremost partridge shooting outfitters and a great shot. However, now this looks to be a little bit different. Obviously, as the afternoon comes in, the ducks will start returning back to this pond, and from what I hear, it can be some pretty exciting shooting. So we're just going to sit tight, hopefully survive the insects, and wait for the birds to come. Birds started coming in pretty quickly, about 15 minutes after we sat in the hide. They're coming in pairs and singles, which gave you plenty of time. They came over the far end of the pond, swooped, skirted the surface of the water, and then broke in front of you. So timing was really critical. Sitting down, staying completely behind the blind until the last minute, then standing up to take your shot. Stand too early, the birds will break in front of you across the water. You want them breaking right above you. That means timing and teamwork is very important. If there was two birds coming in, Javier would try and take the left and I would try and take the right. But occasionally my bird would move over and we'd end up shooting at the same one. So communication was not always perfect.
Again, you know, duck shooting is wild. You have to be aware. So we weren't covered properly at the beginning. And as soon as they saw us, they went away. So Ian and I were expecting the birds, but looking them coming through the bamboo of the blind. So again, you have to jump up in the right moment so you can take the bird. I think we did a great work together. If three ducks were coming, we were saying, take the last one, I take the first one. So it was a great team going on, shooting, challenging.
Yes, that's mine, Javier.
It's not a competition, but there's always ego thing going on here, you know.
I really enjoy duck shooting with somebody else in the hide. In the breaks in between the flights, you get to have a bit of banter, and of course there's always that little bit of friendly rivalry. Javier's a great shot, so it's always nice if I can pick one out in front of him just for fun. But it wasn't until the sun went down that the action really started to hot up. Larger groups of ducks would start coming in, pigeons would start crossing, even skeins of geese would come across. Now the problem you have there is trying to pick the bird. When there's just two coming in, you can pick the birds that you want, you've got plenty of time on them. When a large group of ducks come in, then you've got a choice between one or the other, and as you stand up and as they break, they can go in all different directions. Now, indecision then can be very costly. If you lose sight of the bird for a second, your opportunity is gone. So even though there was more choice, it's actually more difficult to pick the right bird.
When we end the shoot wasn't really dark, but it was just the sun going down. And the light, all the birds coming back, the sound of those many species in the water back again, and that last moment of light of the day, that is something you have to experience. I cannot explain it, just you have to live it. It's fantastic.
It was a real privilege not only to be shooting here, obviously it's a fabulous place, but to be offered those sights. It's something that people really don't get the opportunity of seeing back home. Of course, we've all had lovely mornings out goose flighting and duck flighting, but Africa offers a particular style of sunset which I've never seen anywhere else in the world, and it really does take your breath away.